Ok, esto se supone que está enviando datos para el stream, pero no comienza. Ahí está, ¿no? Ya, sí, ya está, comenzó. Y déjenme checar, sí, ahí está.
Technique to actually get details into the games without crazy amounts of geometry.
What?
Let's switch it back to the detail view. Thank you. And of course, as you can imagine, this technology isn't just useful for the ground and for the ground terrain. It applies to every detail in the environment. So let's fly over to that pile of objects on the left over there,
Ahí está.
for example. And Colin, while we do, can you kill those?
¿Qué onda, Elanita? ¿Ya vi lo nuevo de qué?
Thank you. Okay,
Lo nuevo
so
es que Dios
imagine
te
our
ama.
challenge. We're trying to authentically
Si me amara,
recreate
porque
a
no
harsh
tengo
winter in a
carros,
Minecraft
viejas
environment. That means every
y
prop,
casas?
every object, every detail, every rooftop needs
¿Qué
to be
onda, Elanita?
realistically blanketed
En
in
Loita,
stone.
perdón.
So now let's show how we can dial up the snow accumulation on these objects.
Quería activar la cámara, pero parece que no
And of
funciona.
course, we can dial it back as desired.
It's making me feel chilly, actually.
Yeah, actually, it's a little cold.
¿Eso te lo da el diablo? No, pues mejor me voy con el diablo, ¿no?
And remember, of course, like Kim said, thanks to this technology, this is all actual geometry. So you can see how tools like these would really empower even a small team to art direct and set dress their environment.
No sirve la cámara.
dynamically. It enables our artists to
¿Ibas a
create
checar
a series
Dragon's
of layers
Dogma?
in the
No, no me
environment
dieron
and build
código.
up the complexity layer by layer by layer.
Capcom no me da
Now,
códigos.
speaking of set dressing, let's go check out that fire barrel over by the watchtower we saw earlier. Yeah, that's the one there. And let's turn on a light to really illuminate the smoke coming out of the barrel. Thank you. Look at that. That's amazing. We could have never achieved effects this realistic in the past.
So this is what we
El
call
humo de The Division,
heterogeneous
¿no?
volumes. In the past, effects
¿Alguien
like
recuerda el
these
humo
would
de The
be particle
Division?
sprites. But that's kind of a cheat that often breaks down and can look flat. It's nice from afar,
Llevo
but far
desaparecido,
from
pero es
nice,
por la
as we say
universidad. No
back
te
in the
preocupes,
UK.
Alex. Tú dale a la universidad.
So if we look at the glow of the fire,
Ya viste
as
que
it
va del
dynamically
choto.
illuminates the
¿Qué cosa?
volumetric smoke, you can see that
Ah, el
light
Dragon's
transmitting
Dogma.
through the
Pues sí,
volume.
no,
You can also
esperábamos
see
que nada
that
más
the
fuera
smoke
30
itself
FPS.
is casting shadows
Por lo
onto
menos
the
llega a
bulb, but
40
also
en la
itself.
series X.
These volumetrics can also mix with more traditional
¿Qué onda,
effects
Iván?
as well.
Bienvenido.
So if you do want to put particles in
Bueno,
the
para los
bulbs
que
or
no
even
sepan qué
cars,
onda,
you can do it. It all works
estamos
in a
viendo
really
el
fun way.
State of
You can run the
Unreal, que
simulation,
es
the
un
smoke
evento que
simulation in
hace
Unreal
Epic
Engine
Games
natively
acerca
if you
de
want,
su motor gráfico
or you
Unreal
can
Engine,
import
presentando
OpenPDB
nuevas
datasets,
características y nuevos
sparse volume
juegos. Y este que
textures,
estamos viendo ahorita es un
resulting in
juego
film
nuevo de
quality
Marvel,
visual effects,
del Capitán
volumetric visual
América
effects,
y de
all running in
Pantera
real
Negra.
time that are totally responsible to
Un
responsive
juego
to
nuevo que va a
dynamic
salir
lighting.
con Unreal Engine
Yeah,
5
and
y que
it
supuestamente
just
se ve
looks
así.
incredible.
Se va a ver así.
Of course,
Aunque, pues,
all of this is just to help us tell
no
a
sé si esto
story,
se vaya a
right?
ver así en
Story
consolas.
is
Probablemente
nothing without great
lo sea en
characters.
PC,
So,
pero en
let's
consolas
head
hace
back
mucho.
over to the bridge and catch up with Cap.
Ya saben cómo
Now, the central
funciona
part of
actualmente
any
Unreal
character's
Engine
persona, particularly a Marvel
en
hero,
consolas. O
is
sea,
their look.
no creo que se
And
vaya
it
a
can
ver
be really
así.
distracting if the outfit doesn't look as realistic and believable as the rest of the world. So you can see,
The Last
Cap's
of Us
left
recibió
uniform
update
fits
for
just like you'd
Generation.
expect
Sí,
in real life,
pero
with
no
all the
quería
correct
probarlo,
visual
pero no lo
properties
tengo.
and the
No lo tengo en
complexity of
PC.
creases forming as he moves.
From a
Las consolas
technical
van a explotar.
perspective, this is where we can effectively utilize machine learning. We can set up and run complex simulations in a package like Houdini and import that data into UE. We then use this to train an ML model, producing film quality deformations that run in real time.
Dice que están utilizando inteligencia artificial para las animaciones para que sean mucho más realistas.
T'Challa's grandfather and our Black Panther into this scene, this time with his mask off.
But I know who you are, Captain. America's hero, dancing around in red, white, and blue underwear.
¿Qué le pasó a Black Panther?
That shield
Parece
that you
casi una
hide
película. Yo
behind
cuando lo...
does not belong
Justamente
to
ahorita que lo
you.
estaban enseñando, yo no
You're
sabía si era una
unworthy of
película o
it.
un juego, pero al final dijeron que era un juego.
Right, and as he pauses here, Roman, why don't you go in really close and
Ahí pueden ver que es, o sea, cómo pueden manejar todo en tiempo real. No es que esto sea CGI, es decir, no que esté pre-renderizado, sino que se esté ejecutando en tiempo real y lo pueden manipular, pueden mover la cámara y todas esas cosas.
What you just saw there were untouched metahuman animator solves.
Está utilizando MetaHuman, o sea, la captura de la creación de personajes en realistas, hiperrealistas. ¿Qué onda, David?
Now, of course, it all starts with the actor's talent, and we're fortunate to have two of our cast with us in the audience today. So I'd like to introduce Drew Moreline, who plays Captain America.
Ahí están los actores. Es que le dieron vida a Capitán América y Pantera Negra, ¿eh?
Yeah.
En este nuevo juego. Habrá que ver qué tal.
And Kari Payton, our Black Panther. See, they hug. They're friends. They're not really fighting. It's all good. And of course, I want to take this opportunity to thank them. And
Ni cagando esto corre la Play 5. No creo. La GT 1650 se queda.
And now, as a special treat,
Se tanque sus gráficos.
let's take a look at the entire bridge
Se
scene that we
quema,
saw
güey.
earlier. But this time, we'll keep Azuri's
Capitán
mask
Privilegio y
off.
Pantera
Showcase
N
what we
Palabra.
do when all this incredible talent and all these amazing features come together. But remember, this is running entirely in real time.
Awesome.
Está corriendo en tiempo real, dice. Pero han de tener ahí como 540 80, ¿no? Para correrlo.
Business here. Stay out of my way.
Stand aside.
I do not take orders from anyone. Turn around, boy. Go home.
Look, pal, I don't know who you are.
But I know
El
who
Capitán
you
América le
are.
quiere dar órdenes a Pantera Negra. Eso es muy racista, ¿saben?
America's hero, dancing around in red, white, and blue underwear.
Says the man dressed like an overgrown house.
Este juego ya es para la Pro. No, hombre, en la Pro yo creo que va a poder.
Does not belong to you. You are unworthy of it.
I don't have time
Aunque creo
for
que ahorita
this.
vamos a tener muchos juegos así. Con barras negras. Van a empezar a salir muchos juegos con barras negras porque si no de otra forma no dan las consolas. YouTube lo correrá. Sí, YouTube lo corre.
All in engine, and just to
Manda
show this,
DM
make sure
a la
you're in
tarde y
Chrome,
hacemos
we
el
can
proceso
show
de
the
Family
editor
Share,
some
el clásico,
timelines.
para
So it
pasarte
really is
Last of
running on
Us.
Unreal Engine.
Va, va,
We
va.
don't cheat. Yeah.
Tú lo tienes.
So, absolutely incredible. I've never seen performances in a video game.
Tremendo
that
bait
are
nos
so good.
comimos con Unreal Engine 5.
Storytelling, the action.
¿Qué
I
tienen
can't
las barras
believe
negras?
it's
Que,
so good.
o sea, le quitan,
Anyway, Amy,
pues le quitan
Colin,
renderizado a la
Roman,
imagen y
thank
por lo
you so
tanto
much for showing your game.
Thank you. Thank
pide
you.
menos
Wait for it to
recursos el
skip.
juego.
Yes. Okay, we better
We'll get on with
get
the
back to
show.
work, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
all
back
right.
to
Bye,
work, back to
everybody.
work.
1440p reconstruido. Ándale, desde 564. 520p.
All right, so to get more information on what you've just
Así los
seen
trailers se
here,
ve
there'll be a
chingón, pero el
tech talk at
juego
12:30
real es uno de
p.m.
celular.
in this room to go over all the fine details. Now, to get more detail on the exciting new features of Unreal Engine 5.4,
A ver, nuevas
I'd like to
tecnologías,
bring to
nuevas
the stage our Vice
características de
President
Unreal
of Good
5.4.
friend Simon Tourangeau. Come on, Simon. Take it away, brother.
Barras negras como el The Order. Si no me equivoco, creo que también el juego de Xbox.
It's been a busy year since the last GDC.
Hellblade 2 también va a tener
Back in
barras
October,
negras.
we shipped UE 5.3. Then in December, we launched Fortnite Chapter 5 along with Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, and Festival in our Big Bang event.
Está hablando de las actualizaciones de
Now, we're
Fortnite.
about to ship UE 5.4. Everything we shipped over last year has made UE a better engine for you and the entire community of Unreal.
Y ahora van a traer Unreal
So,
Engine
let's take a look at
5.4, la
what's
versión 5.4. Echemos un vistazo a lo que viene.
On the
Dice.
rendering side, we just saw some of the beautiful scenes in the Skydance demo. They showed what can be achieved with nanite tessellation. There were also nice volumetric effects using our heterogeneous volume feature.
Estamos viendo Nanite, efectos
In 5.4,
volumétricos.
you'll also get other features like local fog volumes and Niagara lightweight emitters, just to name a few. But most importantly, we've made a lot of performance improvements.
Ha
We
hecho
now have
mejores
faster lumen,
de
shadows,
rendimiento.
and ray tracing. We've added variable rate shading for nanite. We massively improved instant culling, and we significantly improved parallelism in the renderer.
Agregaron
To name it,
BRS.
we made it faster.
Nada
With
malo de la
the
garganta, mi
sample demo
compa.
that shipped in 5.0, our console tests showed that the render thread time was reduced by 50%, and the GPU time decreased by 25%. Now, let's talk about animation. Over the past year, our team has been hard at work on a world-class update to our animation systems, and I'm happy to share that our motion
Yo probé el
matching
DLC
technology is now
3.5
production
Portal
ready.
RTX y corre bien feo.
Motion matching
60
is a
FPS en
simple
diversas
yet
calidad,
powerful
pero
way
¿con
to
qué
animate
gráfica?
characters in games. Instead of
Creo que jugué la
handcrafted
20,
state
con la
machines,
2050
motion
Naps.
matching continuously selects the best frame of animation to play from its motion database. Sorry.
Anda malo mi
Closely
compa de la
match the
garganta.
current
güey.
pose of the character as well as its past and future movement. Our
Ok, este
implementation
es
scales with the size
lo
of
que
your
decían hace
dataset to
rato
reach
con
the
lo
high fidelity you
de
need, and it uses pose warping
Capitán
algorithms to
América,
shorten the
que han
gaps.
hecho una implementación para
But
mejorar las
motion
animaciones
matching is a
mediante
tool for more than just
inteligencia
locomotion.
artificial con una base
As you can see here, it's used for jumping,
¿cómo se
falling,
diría?
and complex
Como de
reversals.
muestras.
We use 3D trajectory prediction to produce seamless transitions with anticipation and long follow-throughs.
Para que se vean
This
mucho más fluidas
results
las
in much
animaciones.
more
Esto está muy
believable
bien, o sea,
animation.
lo facilita mucho
We've also
el
built
trabajo de los
world-class
desarrolladores,
authoring and debugging tools, like
pero el problema es
Rewind
ese.
Debugger, that allows you to
Se les
record,
facilita tanto
inspect,
que,
and edit your motion databases to understand and improve your transitions. The motion matching system has been battle
no sé,
tested
es que
and
el
is
problema
ready for
también es
prime
que
time.
al hacer todo
It has been in
automático
use in
mediante el
Fortnite
motor
since the launch of
gráfico,
Chapter 5 in December,
se va haciendo más
running on
pesado,
all characters
pero supuestamente lo
on
han estado
all platforms.
optimizando.
And to help you
Lo que
get
hicieron en
started,
Fortnite, pero la
we'll be
gente se quejó
releasing a
porque el
sample
personaje se
project based
movía
on what
lento
you've
y
seen
llorando.
today. This project will include over 500 AAA animations created from high-end motion capture data, with the
Ok,
locomotion and
parece
traversal
que
data
vas a
centers in
tener
this demo.
disponible
Best of all,
en el
it will
motor
be
gráfico
free
ya
for all
animaciones
Unreal Engine
predeterminadas
developers
que
and
vas a poder
compatible with the
usar. O sea,
MetaHuman rig.
ya no va a ser necesario que tú estés capturando movimientos, sino que ya vas a tener una biblioteca de animaciones.
Now, a lot about creating a game is about telling a story. To bring their ideas and visions to life, storytellers must iterate constantly and efficiently.
Traigo una
They must be
4070
able to
RAW
get
consumiendo
the
9
right
GB de
animation,
VRAM. A ver.
the right camera angle,
Tanta ayuda y
and
les
the
cuesta
perfect
desarrollar y
lighting that
optimizar bien.
completes the
Exacto, o
scene.
sea,
We've been investing in our animation authoring tools with control rig and
bueno, es que
sequencer,
por ejemplo,
and we've now reached
me
a
parece
very
que
important
para
milestone.
si alguien utiliza un Real Engine
For the first
y
time,
los
a full
desarrolladores
game
utilizan un Real
production,
Engine,
Lego
como que no
Fortnite
pueden
was rigged
optimizar.
and animated
O sea,
entirely
la
in
optimización
engine with
depende
no
más que
external
nada de
VCC
Epic
used.
Games.
And so far,
Aunque
we've
también
produced
supongo que
over
de cierta parte
240
pueden
minutes of
optimizar los
animation for
desarrolladores,
Lego
pero creo que la
Fortnite
mayor parte del
across
trabajo lo
gameplay,
debe de hacer Epic Games en
emotes,
optimización.
cinematics,
Como ya
and trailers.
casi todo está automatizado
Working entirely in Unreal Engine means
en
there is no
un
round
Real
tripping with an
Engine,
external
pues
VCC, no exporting.
como que
Being
los
able to see
encargados de
everything in
optimizar bien el
context,
motor gráfico debe
lighting,
ser Epic
camera,
Games.
animation,
Y supuestamente lo están
iterating and
optimizando.
making changes in
Han
real time
mejorado
with final
la
pixels is a
optimización del
real game
motor con
changer.
esta última actualización.
But our animators always tell us that behind every great animation is a great rig. In Unreal Engine 5.4, creating rigs becomes much quicker and easier than before with modular control rigs.
Ok, esto es para las animaciones, por ejemplo, de las escenas, de las cinemáticas. Ahora se puede controlar mucho más
Creators
aspectos
also have the ability to
de los
alter skeletons
objetos.
and skin weights and take advantage of our new suite of deformers to help achieve fundamental rig features such as squash and stretch. These tools have changed the way we bring our stories to life.
Entonces se pueden
and we're
agregar más
excited to share them
puntos
with you.
para la animación. O sea, por ejemplo, antes nada
Now,
más el dedo se
with
podía
games getting
mover,
bigger with
digámoslo
more
así,
complex content,
recto,
developer
pero ahora ya se
iteration will always
puede
be top of mind.
literalmente
We've
doblar.
significantly improved C++
O sea, ya es
compilation
mucho más
times
detallado
with the
ese
help of our
aspecto.
new Unreal Build Accelerator for highly performant distributed code builds. On our build farm, we now see that Unreal Editor compiles 2 to 3 times faster.
Si Unreal sigue
You'll
brindando
also be
contenido a
happy
los
to hear
devs,
that
al
we
rato nos
compile
vemos
far fewer
novedades con el
shaders in
movimiento.
the editor as well as during cooks. And finally, we improved the onboarding process for Unreal Cloud DDC for large distributed teams. We've been quite busy on the audio front too. Meta Sounds was the foundation for audio in all our new experiences. We had
Al rato no
granular
veremos.
synthesized vehicles in rocket racing. A sample accurate weapon overall in Battle
Pues es que
Royale.
depende, aún así yo creo que va a haber muchos
Dynamic
estudios,
ambience and music
sobre todo
in
los
Lego
AAA,
Fortnite,
van a ser los
rhythm games in
que
Festival and Jam,
probablemente van a seguir utilizando sus propias
and
animaciones y
3D
eso.
user-created
porque
music
son muy
in
específicas.
UEFN patchwork.
Pero para
To help
juegos
sound
más
designers
AA,
understand, debug, and
tienen la
create
oportunidad de
powerful
crear juegos de
next-gen
mayor
audio.
calidad,
We're shipping a
sin
new
tanta
experimental audio
inversión,
profiling tool called Audio
de manera
Insights.
más sencilla, con todas
If
estas
you're a sound
herramientas de
designer
Unreal Engine.
and want to make something truly unique and immersive, Meta Sounds is the right tool for you. Now, let's talk about our procedural content generation framework, which we released as experimental last year. With
La
PCG,
generación
artists
procedural,
can
eso es lo
build vast worlds
interesante. O
efficiently
sea, se supone
in a
que con la,
completely art
con la
directed
generación
way.
procedural los desarrolladores
Using
pueden
a node
crear
graph to
mundos
set
de
up
manera
parameterized
súper
rule sets,
sencilla,
you can create fast, iterative, and
mucha más
deterministic
rápida.
procedural content, even at runtime. For 5.4, we added new features such as runtime hierarchical generation, attribute set tables, feedback loops, and the list goes on.
Hello.
We use the PCG framework in our internal production, including Lego Fortnite. In fact, the team developed their own world creation system using PCG to craft their massive environments. Their system generates a vast amount of unique tiles, which are then assembled on the fly to compose a unique world for each player to experience.
Es lo que ocuparon en Lego
Our
Fortnite.
learnings translate into new ways for you to use the framework, develop new tools, and create your own gameplay opportunities. To get you started, we are also releasing a PCG biome creation plugin as a concrete example of a flexible, data-driven tool with a built with a systemic approach featuring the
Un
latest.
nuevo Halo va a ser desarrollado en este Unreal, según rumores. Pues
So we're
hay
happy to
rumores de que
announce
supuestamente iban a
that the
migrar el
PCG
actual,
framework
el
is going
Infinite
beta
al
with
Unreal, pero no.
5.4 and planning to be production ready by
¿Quién
GDC
sabe qué onda?
2025. Speaking of Lego Fortnite, the game has been an amazing opportunity to battle test and improve some of our features. Chaos physics was heavily optimized to support large-scale building and destruction with a new prediction model to create fewer and smoother corrections for physics objects.
Básicamente está diciendo
It's worth
que
noting that the
Lego
multiplayer
Fortnite
physics
fue
sandbox runs server-side and therefore provides coherent performance
una
simulation
beta
on
para
all
testear,
Our
para testear
data-oriented
mecánicas del
programming
motor
framework called
gráfico,
MAS was put to the test to
herramientas
simulate
del
and
motor
hold more
gráfico.
than 6 million lightweight actors. And finally, we optimized the engine storage, memory usage, and perfs, resulting in Lego Fortnite working great across all platforms, including mobile.
¿A
With
poco
all of
está en
this work,
celular?
Unreal Engine is now even better for your own ambitious cross-platform projects. I hope you enjoyed this short glimpse of all the cool things our teams have been working on. I invite you all to check out Preview 1 of Unreal Engine 5.4 available today.
Les tomó 2 años
with the
optimizar
full release
DirectX de
coming
Halo
in a month or
Infinite
so.
para que corra al máximo las gráficas.
To get a deeper dive into our animation updates, join
Que
us
están
for our
tardando
tech
demasiado
talk
con las
later this afternoon,
optimizaciones de
and
los
check out our
motores
tech talks,
gráficos.
check out our talks at our learning theater in our booth over at Moscone. And as always, you can visit the roadmap to learn more about the future of Unreal Engine. Enjoy the rest of the show, and please welcome Dana Cowley.
Dina Collin.
Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to be back at GDC to show you what a few more of our partners are working on this year. From AAA to independent teams, Unreal developers are building loads of highly anticipated games. You're telling new stories. You're translating creative IP across platforms. And you're
¿Qué
bringing
dijo ahora? El
worlds of
Fortnite se
interactive
verá hermoso en mi
entertainment
Nintendo
and
Switch.
cinema closer together than ever before. And speaking of movies, we're excited to share that studios have used Unreal Engine to deliver more than 800
¿Por qué les
films
costará
and
tanto a los
television
desarrolladores
shows
con
to
tantas
date.
ayudas? Antes se
And that's a
desarrollaba desde cero.
45% increase in the number of productions
Por
from
el
last year.
nivel
It goes to
de
show just how fast this
de
community in media
detalles
and
que ahora deben
entertainment is
tener los
growing.
juegos.
And now, get ready to experience some of the magic being brought to the Dune universe through the open world survival game.
Es que un juego
Dune
AAA
Awakening.
antes
Please
tenía un
welcome
estándar
Joel
más
Bylos from
sencillo
Funcom.
dentro de lo que cabe, ¿no? O sea, a pesar de que sí tenían menos herramientas, pues era un estándar más sencillo.
Thank you, Dana. Ever since the first time I read
Y ahorita,
I was fascinated by the exotic universe that Frank Herbert had created.
me parece que el estándar de los juegos
And then
AAA
came
ha
the
subido
movies from
demasiado,
Legendary,
entonces
Warner Brothers, and Denis
producir un
Villeneuve,
juego AAA
who
es
brought Dune to
carísimo.
the screen in the most epic way imaginable.
Yo creo que incluso
So,
más caro que una
When
película.
Funcom had the opportunity to turn Dune into an open world survival MMO, we were extremely excited. And a
Además de
little
que
bit
me
nervous.
parece que también ya
The
antes estaba,
challenge
por
of
ejemplo, el
recreating the
crunch,
universe of Dune
que
is
era como
vast.
que
Our
los
team embraced the
desarrolladores
idea of using
trabajaban
brutalist
de
architecture
más para
against the
sacar el
flowing
juego.
desert landscape
Y ahorita ya
to
no, o
create a
sea, ya
world
está
that
muy
dwarfs
controlado eso,
and
entonces
swallows the player.
ya no
Fortunately
pueden
for us,
hacer crunch los
we've been
juegos,
working with Legendary
los
right from the
desarrolladores.
We
Sí
got
que
to
se alargan
walk
más los
around the
desarrollos
sets
y eso
they had
atrasa
built for the movie
el
to see
proyecto,
how it
atrasa
felt to be
optimización, atrasa
transported into the
cosas.
world of Arrakis. And our concept team used this knowledge to help inspire the visual language of the game. And we were very grateful to work with Greg Fraser, the visionary who won the Oscar for
Los AAA de antes
cinematography
también
in
tenían
Dune Part
bastantes
1.
detalles. Sí, pero no estamos
Greg
hablando
is an
tanto en
artist
detalles
with light,
de
a master of visual tone, and his vision for Arrakis has
de cómo se
greatly
dice.
shaped our world. Let's have a look.
No, es que depende a qué comparación lo estás, o sea, de la época de la One, de la 360 o de la Play 2. Depende en qué época lo compares, pero yo por ejemplo estaba comparando con la época de la Play 2, de la Play 3.
Light staging all in pre-production was only ever going to speed up the process. A large part of what we used Unreal for was to pre-plan the shots
Utilizaron Unreal Engine 5 para la
we were
película.
able to then put metahuman characters into the location to pre-plan
Porque bueno, aparte de la película están haciendo supuestamente un juego.
So using Unreal in pre-production was a godsend. The guys that making the Dune Awakening game have been
No, este es el juego,
inspired
es el juego.
by the world that we had built in Dune Part 1. And they've built a world which continues the world that we built.
¿Viste la
before.
conferencia de Nvidia?
Actually, probably even
La vi por ahí unos pedazos,
and
pero es que
built
se
a
enfocaron
world
mucho más en la
greater
inteligencia
than the
artificial
film built. And what excites me
para la
going
industria.
forward in
No,
the future
no
is
se
that
enfocaron
you got
en gaming. Se
gaming
enfocaron puro
on this side and film on this side. And they've been
inteligencia
very
artificial y era
separated
como que
up
muy...
until now. But slowly
Está
they're coming
interesante,
together.
pero a no ser de
And I
que
think
te guste
right now
demasiado
we're at a
eso,
point where they're
o de
literally
que estés en la
crossroads.
industria de
And I think
de la
skills
inteligencia
from
artificial,
gaming technology and the skills from filmmakers are going to cross-pollinate.
pues no es
and
como
become
que te
useful
interesara
for each
mucho.
other.
So, from book to film to game, we needed to take the leap from authored story to player-driven sandbox and create the possibility spaces for our world. We needed to build a world of discovery, exploration, and
Necesitan
survival.
crear un juego de
And for this,
exploración
we turned to Unreal Engine.
y para
It
eso
comes
necesitan un
with the
Unreal Engine.
flexibility of the blueprint system so we can set up those sandbox interactions. It provides a world-leading renderer for amazing visuals, and thanks to Nanite, we can use high poly models at all distances, making the landscape something truly epic to behold.
Gracias a Nanite pueden crear escenarios
our world,
espectaculares, súper
We use
detallados.
Houdini with Unreal to generate landscapes with a non-destructive workflow.
Y pueden
that allows our level
pueden
designers
generar
to sculpt and
estructuras.
regenerate without causing issues. And for Dune, we knew that our sand had to be world-class. Using Unreal plugins such as Fluid Ninja, we were able to build sand displacement technology.
Con
that
un
reacts
plugin
to
que se llama
small
Fluid
details
Ninja pueden
like
crear lo
footprints
de
for the players
la
to
simulación de la
walk or
arena.
run. And finally, Lumen provides a lighting system that combines global illumination
Y Lumen
and
pues les
bounce
ofrece un
lighting
sistema de
to make both
iluminación
our
súper
exteriors and our
realista, ¿no? De
interiors
gran
look
calidad.
truly stunning. For us, working with the Unreal Engine toolset, collaborating with our partners at Legendary, and working in the universe that was created by Frank Herbert and brought to life by Denis Villeneuve has been truly inspirational and exciting, and a lot of hard work as well.
Con todo esto han
Humans
podido
have
desarrollar Dune
always had this
Awakening.
drive to create, to build worlds, whether in text, on screens, or in games. As a company, we've been on this journey for a long time, crafting open worlds where players can live out their dreams and
¿Quiénes
fantasies.
son los desarrolladores de este
So
juego?
with that, we're very excited to share our latest trailer with you.
A ver,
Thank you very much
nuevo
for
tráiler de
listening.
Dune Awakening.
Let's take a look.
Antes sí esclavizaban a los programadores. Sí. Pero no es tanto como que los esclavizaran, sino como que muchos de ellos, o sea, tenían la idea de sacar el juego a como diera lugar. Pues a lo mejor algunos estaban de acuerdo, pero no todos. Pero se terminaba llevando todos al crunch. Pero al final, pues el juego es como pues, crear su propia creación. Eso es todo. Wow, ¿no?
Thank you, Joel, for showing us this beautiful exploration of Arrakis and for giving us a glimpse into what's coming soon. Continuing with the theme of game developers creating new worlds that are faithful to the stories that fans love, Zynga's Natural Motion Games is expanding one of the most popular galaxies in entertainment, and they are here to give us a new look at Star Wars Hunters. Please
Zynga.
welcome Rich Kemp.
Estos no hacían juegos para... como para celular. Zynga. Un nuevo juego de Star Wars.
Thank you, Dana. Hello and good morning. As Senior Art Director at Zynga's Natural Motion Games, I have the privilege of working on Star Wars Hunters with the rest
Star
of our
Wars
amazing team.
Hunters.
and I'm excited to talk to
Para
you about
celular
our
este, ¿no?
upcoming cross-platform arena shooter.
Puta,
In
¿qué
our
hiciste,
game,
güey?
players will face off in 4v4 multiplayer battles, selecting from a roster of brand new characters to fight in battlefields inspired by iconic Star Wars locations. Hunters squad up and
Jugar
head into
Alone in the
battle
Dark, no
against
lo
the
tengo.
competition,
No me
both
dieron
friendly
código.
and fierce. Our vision for this game
Sí
is
quería
to create
probarlo, pero no me
new
dieron
and
código.
authentic expressions of Star Wars
¿Qué
characters
componentes tienes
based
montados
on
en tu PC?
iconic
Una
archetypes,
3060,
familiar to
un
fans,
i5
but with an all-new
10400,
twist.
6 de RAM.
Set on a new planet called
¿Y ya?
Vespara, fans from across the galaxy take their seats in one of our many arenas to see the hunters fight in thrilling matches and cheer on their heroes up close and personal.
Me choca cuando dicen que los juegos de antes
Today,
eran
we're going to
hechos
focus
con
on some
amor cuando en
specifics around
verdad los
mobile
forzaban a
development and the
trabajar más de la
opportunities that
cuenta.
using Unreal Engine has opened up for us.
Pues los dos.
This is Reeve, one of our most iconic
Que la
and
mayoría de
popular
los desarrolladores
hunters
siempre
from
tratan de dar lo mejor, pero el problema
Took a lot of
son
work
los
to create this
inversores
lightsaber-wielding dark side
que
assassin
pues
we saw
obviamente
before
no les
you.
dan chance de
Starting with us collaborating
hacer el
closely
juego
with our
muchas
colleagues
veces
at
como ellos quieren, o
Lucasfilm
sea,
on ways we can create something
por
grounded
cuestiones de
in the Star Wars
marketing, por
galaxy, while
cuestiones
still keeping the sense of larger-than-life
de tiempo,
personality that is unique to our
a lo
game.
mejor termina saliendo otra cosa de lo que
We
los
wanted
desarrolladores
each hunter to have
originalmente
their own unique playstyle and
querían
character,
crear,
so rapid iteration was critical. Using Unreal's animation
o se va
features coupled
deformando
with our character
conforme el
creation
tiempo.
tool, we found efficiencies in prototyping by reusing animations from hunter to hunter and identifying gaps that we could fill with simple animations created within Unreal itself. Using Unreal's multiple pie views and networking modes allowed us to test and tweak multiplayer abilities rapidly, which supports us in achieving great gameplay experiences across all of our maps and modes. In particular, the option to control one view with mouse and keyboard
Es como una
and
especie
another with
de
controller
Battlefront
means
este,
two
¿no?
people can play
Pero
in one machine at once and then tweak the gameplay in real time. This is very useful for understanding not only
con
how it
gráficos
feels
de
to use a
celular.
weapon or ability, but also how it
Para
feels to
celulares, o sea,
use
más
something new.
pequeñito, ¿no? Con mapas más
And this is
pequeños.
particularly
Supongo que
important
va a
to
salir
nail
en
an ability
Switch
like Reeve's Vicious Leap,
1.
where the player needs to feel powerful,
Igual para
but
la Switch
also
2,
in
¿no?
control. Unreal has been a great asset in helping us build and deliver a game that looks great and is an
Incluso para
authentic
celular, no
addition
sé si
to the
vaya a
Star
salir
Wars
esto.
universe. We recently revamped our lighting, making full use of Unreal's best-in-class lighting tools, and this has significantly enhanced our visuals.
¿Crees que Mercatel lo
This
corra? Yo
upgrade
creo que sí,
delivers a
¿no?
broad spectrum of vivid
Por un
colors and
segundo y después se
realistic material
autodestruye.
interactions with scalable performance across all of
No
our
soporta.
platforms.
Ya
Unreal
no
Engine's dynamic
aguanto
tools have
más.
played a
Y se
pivotal role
explota.
in infusing our cosmetics with character without the need for extra animations. This secondary movement in the scene further brings our world to life and is particularly impactful on smaller screens. By incorporating HDR cube maps, we've heightened the richness and vibrancy of our materials across all of our characters and environments. Unreal Engine 5's advanced post-processing and cinematic features have enabled us to seamlessly create marketing assets from the newer version of the engine. We're incredibly proud of how, with the help of Unreal, we were able to craft this high-quality cross-platform experience, both in terms of gameplay
Cross-platform,
and
dice que es.
visual fidelity on all of our platforms. We can't wait for you to play it on iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch soon. Thank you.
Va a ser para
and see
celular
you
y
in the
para
arena.
Nintendo Switch. O sea, no va a salir para consolas. Bueno, excepto la Switch. O
Thanks,
sea,
Rich.
ya estamos viendo que Switch se compara con celulares.
You know, another thing we love to see
Incluso yo creo que esto se va a ver
is
mejor en un
developers
celular que en la
building brand
Switch.
new IP from the ground up. And we've long admired the work of our talented developer friends in Korea who are always pushing the
Chrono
state of the art
Studio
of
de
massively
Corea.
multiplayer games. Chrono Odyssey is no exception, and it has captured the attention of players at a global scale. So let's hear some more from Bonggun Bae, the CEO of Chrono Studio.
Chrono Studio, ¿quiénes son los de Wukong? Bonggun Bae y Jung Lee.
땡큐 데이나. 안녕하세요. 크로노 스튜디오의 배봉건입니다. 저희 대표 게임인 크로노 오디세이 진행을 상황을 공유드리게 되어 매우 기쁩니다.
Hello everyone, this is Bonggon Bae from Chrono Studio.
¿Por qué está atrás el
Today,
otro?
we're excited to share the progress of our flagship title, Chrono Odyssey.
Chrono Odyssey se llama el juego.
오디세이는 시공간까지 조작할 수 있는 MMORPG를 목표로 2021년부터 시작하여 지금까지 120명의 최고의 개발자들과 오픈월드 MMORPG를 만들기 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 세테라의 광활한 오픈월드, 액션, 모험, 성장, 제작을 게이머분들께서 즐길 수 있도록 노력하고 있습니다.
Since 2021, we've been focused on creating an MMORPG that
Es un
manipulates space and time.
MMORPG.
With our team of nearly 120 top-tier developers, It has expanded into an open-world action MMORPG where
Se
gamers
convirtió
can
en
enjoy
un
action,
MMORPG
adventure,
de
growth, and item
mundo
crafting in our
abierto.
vast open world. In this open world, players will have to manipulate their environments by traveling between past, present, and future worlds to save Cetera.
6개의
Puedes
클래스,
cambiar entre diferentes
18개의 웨폰을 활용한 특징적인 전투뿐만
fases
아니라
temporales, futuro, presente, pasado.
시공간을 활용한 액션의 재미를 곁들여 자유로운 전투의 재미를 구현하였습니다.
In Cetera, there are 6 distinct combat classes and 18 weapons. All classes can manipulate space
16.
and time, giving players unique
16 clases de
battle
combate.
Players can travel through space and go to designated time zones to gain advantage during thrilling battles.
데이터 레이어 기능을 사용하여 로딩
Los
없이
coreanos
실시간으로
están
변하는
carreando los
과거,
juegos.
현재, 미래의 세테라 월드를
Los coreanos están
구현하였고,
sacando juegos bien
이를
chingones.
통해 게이머분들께서는
y
자유로운 시공간 탐험을 재미를 느낄 수 있습니다.
lo
We've
están
used
dejando
beta layers to
bien,
create real-time environments and layer them on top of one another
bien
to
atrás
enable
acá,
players to travel
occidente.
through past, present, and future states of the Cetera landscape seamlessly. Players can gain additional resources through traveling to the past and fight against stronger enemies in the future. In this instance, we're traveling from the present to the future.
월드 파티션 기능을 사용하여 12제곱킬로미터 이상의 랜드스케이프 약 50만 개 벡터를 구현하였고, 이를 통해 게이머분들은 친구들과 함께 자유로운 월드 탐험의 재미를 느낄 수 있습니다.
World partition allows us to efficiently create a massive open world exceeding 12 square kilometers with about 500,000 actors and then stream it smoothly to enhance the cinematic look and feel of the environment.
Aquí están hablando de lo grande que es el mundo y que lo pueden hacer con
별도로
Unreal
자유로운
Engine 5.
커스터마이징 기능을 통해 수많은 유저가 자신의 개성을 표현하며 게임을 즐길 수
¿Qué onda,
있도록
Mr. Gamer?
개발했습니다.
And finally, through our extremely flexible customization
Puedes
system,
crear personajes
players
super
can freely express their
detallados.
personality by creating their character, ensuring that each character you meet in Cetera is as unique as your own.
이
Cada
자리에서
personaje es
처음으로
único.
공개하는 크로노 오디세이의 새로운 트레일러
Más bien, que cada
영상을
personaje
함께
tiene, creo que se
즐겨주세요.
refería a los NPCs.
Now,
Aunque
we are
supongo que
excited
también la
to show
creación
you
del
our brand
personaje
new
va a ser
trailer
bastante
for Chrono
detallada.
Odyssey. Please enjoy.
Chrono Odyssey se llama el juego. A ver. MMORPG mundo abierto. Chrono Odyssey se llama. En Unreal Engine 5, sacándole provecho a todas las tecnologías. Chingo de clases para jugar. Mundo vasto. De desarrolladores coreanos. Pero a nivel visual se ve espectacular. El problema es que corran las consolas esto. Bueno, no creo que vaya a ser, bueno, no sé si va a salir en consolas, pero se ve que va a ser más un juego de PC. Eso que no lo estás streameando en el canal principal. Pues para no dejar acá solo esto del canal, ¿no? Para traer contenido de vez en cuando acá streams y eso. Aparte es como que este tipo de cosas son un poco más de PC, ¿no? Aquel canal es como más de consolas, ¿no? O de juegos en general. Acá vemos como un poco más las tecnologías. Chrono Odyssey. Me dan ganas de comprármelo cuando salga, pero no tengo ni dinero. ¿Ya jugaste la selección de Last of Us? PC incluye... No, no lo tengo comprado, pero por ahí me dijeron que me lo prestaban. Yo quería probarlo, pero no lo tengo. Steve Allison, manager de Epic Games.
Holy, that game looks amazing. Hi, everybody. When you succeed, we succeed. This is a mantra that we use across Epic that highlights our commitment to developer success.
Cuando tú
And this is what it's all about for us across Unreal Engine, UEFN,
tienes éxito,
Epic
nosotros
Online
tenemos
Services,
éxito.
and the Epic Game Store. I'm Steve Allison, and I'm here to give you an update on EGS and what we're doing for developers.
EGS.
The Epic Game Store reaches a huge global audience that continues to grow and should be considered essential in the launch plans of every game coming to PC. Let's take a look at where we're at. We ended 2023 with 270 million PC accounts, peak monthly active users of
270 millones
75
de
million,
cuentas,
and player spending of over
75 millones
$950
de
million.
usuarios activos
We have great
y
programs
950
for our
millones
players,
gastados
like our free games
por los
program
usuarios.
and Epic Rewards. Last year, our users had the opportunity to claim 80 games worth over $2,000 that were free to keep forever. And Epic Rewards is a first of its kind
80 juegos
PC Store loyalty program
con un valor de
that gives
$2,000
users 5% back
en
on all
total.
eligible purchases. Players can use their Epic Rewards at their discretion on future purchases, and this means they have more spending power to buy your content. But since we're at GDC, I want to focus on how we're maximizing developer success. We launched the Epic Game Store in 2018 with an industry-leading 8812 revenue share,
2018,
with 88% of all revenue going back to developers on every sale. Recently, we've added more opportunities to increase developer revenue share. On games with in-app purchases, you have the option to use your own payment processing services and take 100% of the revenue for all those transactions. This past October, we launched 2 new opt-in programs that give developers additional ways to maximize their financial success and take home 100% of net revenue during the first 6 months.
Aquí estaban hablando de las
after
ganancias que
release.
tienen los desarrolladores
Epic
con
First
sus
Run
juegos
is
en
an
Epic
ongoing
Games
opt-in
Store.
exclusivity program for new releases, and now on Epic is a limited time back catalog incentive program. The combination of our base 8812 revenue share plus these new programs give you a menu to build go-to-market strategies that can maximize your financial results.
Quiero imaginarme que
Don't forget,
sale mejor,
Unreal
o sea, que
Engine
están mejor las
developers with
ganancias
multi-base agreements
en
pay
Epic
no
Games que
Unreal
en
Engine
Steam.
royalties on all sales made on the Epic
Pero el
Games
detalle
Store.
con Steam sería que pues tiene mayor alcance, ¿no?
Kim mentioned earlier that Epic was fighting the good fight on behalf of all of us, and let's talk about that for a second. For the past few years, Epic has tirelessly been fighting gatekeepers on mobile platforms to allow for distribution that is more fair, more open, and built for how we need to run our businesses today. And this battle is not over yet. However, we have made enough progress, and I am here today to make an announcement that we're super pumped about.
Un
And that is
anuncio.
that we are hard at work on the Epic Game Store for mobile, targeting to launch on iOS and Android.
Ok,
by the
va a
end of
llegar
this year.
la Epic Store a dispositivos móviles Android y iOS.
Thank you for that. We're
Algo de
excited
Tomb
to be
Raider.
leading the charge in
No
bringing
sé, no
Fortnite
creo.
back to mobile, along with a selection of third-party
Estaba
partners
haciendo en Unreal
who
Engine,
expressed
¿no?
interest in joining us when we launch.
I don't know.
With our expansion into mobile platforms, EGS will become the first ever game-focused, multi-platform store that will work across Android, iOS, PC, and Mac, anchored by our players' Epic accounts. Everything I talked about today, both player and developer programs, will be available when the mobile stores expand, and that will also launch with self-publishing tools that will make it easy for our mobile developers to release their apps. To learn more about our plans for EGS, we invite you to join us this afternoon at 3:30 over at Moscone. And now to share some incredible UEFN updates, here's Zach's person.
Entonces están expandiendo el mercado de móviles, básicamente. Como ya tienen el motor para crear juegos, van a vender sus juegos ahí desde la tienda de Epic Games Móvil. Supongo que en lugar de que tengan que irse directamente, por ejemplo, a venderlos en la Play Store o en la Apple Store, ¿cómo se llama? Play Store. Pues que los venden directamente en la tienda de Epic Games y les salgan con mejor ganancias.
That have been played by more than 130 million players. Let's take a look at some highlights from the islands published with UEFN.
Un evento de Fortnite. Fortnite, son varios. Anime School Simulator. Live Event. Será el evento de la temporada.
The breadth and depth what you've been able to make in UEFN continues to amaze us. Like every day feels like Christmas, like when we go in and see what people are publishing. And your amazing work has already resulted in more than $320 million paid out since we launched UEFN and Creator Economy 2.0. There's no secret path to success when you publish a game in Fortnite. You make a game, players play it, and you get paid. But we're not here to talk about what's already happened. Instead, let's take a look at some of the highlights of what's new in UEFN for 2024. So with recently released features, you can now design top-down gameplay, side-scrollers, and more. Try out the fixed-point camera, fixed-angle camera, and third-person camera devices all for yourself. And later this year, we're happy to finally announce that we're going to release the highly requested first-person camera.
Ok, se va a poder jugar en primera persona a Fortnite más adelante en este año.
We know. And we're making more IP from Epic's portfolio widely available for use in creator-made experiences. I'm here to share that we'll be adding Fall Guys assets, animations, and of course, lovely Fall Guys beans to UEFN in May, so you can build your own frantic obstacle courses right inside Fortnite.
Van a meter las animaciones y cosas de algo hice para que lo puedas hacer en Fortnite.
So for the next stage of Fortnite, and ultimately the open metaverse that Epic is building towards, we need tools that solve for interoperability, scalability, and resilience.
¿Para qué va a servir la Epic Store en celular? Para instalar juegos de celular.
A powerful programming language that we released last year. And since we introduced first, we've added loads of new features: persistence, runtime error telemetry, incremental garbage collection. And we're continuing to move as fast as we can. And on top of that, this year we're introducing that we are building a scene graph system built right on top of the verse language. It's an entity and component framework that enables you to dynamically manipulate objects in your game. The system is designed to be simple, easy to learn, and eventually powerful enough to build AAA game content. And an important point about the scene graph is that while it's coming first to UEFN, it will eventually become the foundation for all content built in the Unreal Engine. We're starting with an experimental version launching in the next couple of months, with the goal of scene graph being available to all creators in UEFN by the end of this summer. If you want to learn more, we have a scene graph talk tomorrow at 4 p.m. over at the Moscone. So next, this year we're also going to be enabling physically simulated characters in UEFN and Creative, and the ability to dynamically simulate any static mesh. So this is basically the Lego Fortnite physics and destruction system that we worked really hard on, that now being released broadly for all creators.
El sistema de simulación implementado en Lego Fortnite va a estar disponible para los creadores.
To enable creators to make interactive and emerging games that were previously not possible in Fortnite. So beyond the technical capabilities of the tools, just as important as making your game is finding your game. We saw new islands published in Fortnite go from 50 islands a day to well over 500 brand new experiences published every single day in Fortnite. So
¿Cuánto costaría un celular que corra Resident Evil 4? Pues el iPhone, ¿no?
We've already done a lot over the last year to improve Discover, and now we're going to be adding features and functionality
como 30,000 varos.
to the creator pages, including ability to follow creators, link out to social media platforms, and make it much, much easier for you to build your own distinct creator community. So we've talked a lot about what's coming to UM in 2024. There's a much deeper roadmap talk tomorrow that I encourage you to go and see in Moscone. But let's talk a bit about what are we doing next for our first-party development here at Epic. So we've always used our own games to push the engine forward, make sure it's battle-tested for creators. And it's time for Fortnite development to move over to UEFN and Verse. By the end of 2025, we are going to ship our first season of Fortnite Battle Royale developed in UEFN. So by moving our primary development to UEFN and Verse, our aim is to accelerate feature development and ultimately result in a much more robust toolset for all developers faster. And what it means to everybody that chooses to use UEFN is that this is us ensuring that you're going to be able to build experiences at the level and depth and quality of Battle Royale going forward right inside Fortnite.
Me perdí, no sé qué chingos dijo.
So there's a lot more coming for creators in 2024, and some of those features are much better shown in person and in a live demo than me just talking about them. So why don't we welcome Pat and Michael to the stage, and they can show you more.
A ver, van a dar una demostración.
Everyone. All right, thank you, Sax. You mentioned the evolution of UEFN, and now we'd like to share a project that we've been using to drive that progress. Hey, Michael.
Hi, everybody.
Here we are running live in UEFN, and Michael's playing for us. We're surrounded by just a handful of the prefab buildings and props you can find in the content folder of every project. But if you can't find the exact theme or the art style that you're after, you're going to need to customize. For example, what if you wanted to make a game set on a classic 1970s style sci-fi spaceship? Let's step into this rift and show you what can happen. Welcome to the Talisman, a deep space cargo vessel. We built this ship to show you how unique your world can look when you create high-quality custom assets and bring them into your UEFN experience. Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Can we get Bright Bomber
Pues
back?
esto que están mostrando está disponible para los desarrolladores, para los creadores de mapas.
Oof. Okay. Maybe not the most elegant entrance ever, but she made it, and now we can start to explore the ship. Straight away, we're switching off the Fortnite HUD with the HUD controller device so we can show you more of our environment. As Sax mentioned earlier, cameras are also one of the things that can be customized in UEFN. For example, with the new Orbit camera device, we can push way in, past the player entirely. Let's use this camera to explore the crew quarters.
Okay, se puede cambiar entre tercera y primera persona.
All right, this view allows you to focus more on what the player's looking at, and it's helpful if you're interested in making more narrative-style games.
Juegos
All
narrativos.
right, how about we compromise and back out halfway so we can see more of our player again? All right, great. Now we're moving across the hall to the common room and the galley. I'm excited for you to see the complexity of lighting in these rooms. We're optimizing for lumen by selectively disabling shadows, reducing light overlap, and swapping in light functions for geometry shadows. Customizing the look and feel of your UEFN game is going to be a consistent theme in 2024 and beyond. Combining release devices and verse code as we are here gives you the control and the freedom to make your experience unique. That verse code you just saw actually has to do with assigning our player a quest. We're going to trigger it using several standard devices. But instead of going back to the Fortnite UI, we've styled the pop-up messages and the maps to fit our sci-fi experience. All right, you'll notice there's a waypoint on the map for us now.
Creo que pueden modificar el código en tiempo real.
To find our crew, so let's get moving. It's worth noting, even though we're showcasing a tremendous amount of detail inside the ship, the total environment still checks in under 200 megs.
No sé qué chinga está diciendo.
You can get this level of visual detail in that size profile. And to achieve this, we're relying on a combination of mid-poly kit bash parts, fully procedural materials, and mesh decals. With efficient build techniques, you can make big games fit into small packages. All right, according to our mini-map, our objective's waiting for us on the other side of that door over there. Let's go check it out.
I'm glad you're here. The crew's been waiting for you, and we're ready to help you build what's next.
Me parece esta la de... Parece a la de Matrix.
Available for import into UEFN as non-player characters. Okay. So Michael's jumped us back into the editor so we can get a look at our captain behind the scenes. As you can see, we carefully optimized for both quality and efficiency. We've gone from almost 1 gig for a hero metahuman down to approximately 60 megs in UEFN with an average complexity hairstyle. And we wanted to make this process as easy as possible.
Reducieron el uso de memoria.
In the metahuman creator. This captain character was based on the Rue metahuman preset. Once you have your creations saved in My Metahumans, they'll be available to you
para
in
Xbox.
Metahuman Importer in UEFN. And depending on your project's requirements, there are also multiple quality options for you to choose from. Now, we can't talk about metahumans without also addressing the workflow creators use for creating costumes. There are many ways to author clothing, but in this case, we're using Marvelous Designer, a leading digital clothing software. In fact, we worked with our friends at Clo, the makers of Marvelous Designer and Clo 3D, to integrate our metahuman body data into their software and provide a new
El nivel de creación que está ofreciendo Unreal Engine es
that
a su
export
mecha.
includes geometry, materials, and the data you need for simulation setup. Now on screen, you're seeing the garment that was
La
exported
cantidad de
from
herramientas que está
Marvelous
ofreciendo
Designer,
Unreal
brought into the
Engine.
cloth panel editor in UE 5.4.
El detalle es la optimización, o sea, el problema es la optimización, o sea, está bien que puedas jugar todo esto, pero con resoluciones reconstruidas de 520p, pues ¿para qué?
Auto LOD generation and auto skinning. In addition, you always have the option to take a more bespoke approach like we have here if you want more iterations and finer control. Okay, cloth physics are available in UEFN as early access starting today, and now we'd like to show you how easy it is to dress a metahuman character. Michael's going to demonstrate this for us live in the UEFN editor. All right, take it away, Michael.
Thanks, Pat. So the first thing we're going to do is hide the default outfit that came in from MetaHuman Creator. Next, we'll add a new Chaos Cloth component. This allows us a place to drop our new dynamic cloth object. This was actually created in Marvelous Designer, set up in UE 5.4, and imported here into UEFN. Now that we have that, let's add a new animation so we can see how the cloth moves. Then we come down to the cloth, turn on Simulate, and just like that, we have moving cloth here inside UEFN.
Así de fácil. Puedes implementar tus nuevos outfits.
All right, cool. So from there, our metahuman's ready to be used in the game. And we're really excited to offer cloth physics in UEFN for the first time. It's so important for creating convincing characters. And you're not limited to clothing on characters. You can use cloth physics anywhere in your environment. At last year's State of Unreal, you saw the power of MetaHuman Animator in UE, and we're pleased to say that those same tools are now available to creators in UEFN. And don't forget, using our latest character device, you can also add a performance to some of your favorite Fortnite characters. You might have seen this in the recent Joke Night experience produced by Trevor Noah. For getting capture data into UEFN, we recommend using our new LiveLink Hub application. This allows almost all capture devices that can stream to UE5 to also stream directly into UEFN and get recorded.
Están haciendo Fortnite cada vez más
More
realista.
third-party devices will be supported in LiveLink Hub soon. What's next for the Talisman is really up to you as creators. It's just one example of the many worlds that you might be dreaming of building for your next game. We've presented a workflow you can use to make compelling characters and a much clearer path for dynamic clothing. Really excited to see what comes next. Metahumans as NPCs and cloth physics are available in UEFN today, and the Talisman environment is playable in our booth here at GDC. It'll be released as a template soon. We also have a tech talk here at 3:30 p.m. this afternoon that explores the techniques we use to create this project. Thank you.
Está disponible ese mapa, creo,
Turn
ya
things
en
back over to
Fortnite.
you.
Como demo.
Thank you both. Huge thank you to everyone that built the demo. And it's so awesome to see metahumans finally make their way to UEFN. And to celebrate that, we're starting next month. UEFN creators will get a 1-year license to Marvelous Designer for free to clothe the digital humans in UEFN.
Les van a dar una licencia de gratis, no sé cuánto tiempo.
So we've talked about our new tools and plans for the future. And now we want to introduce a new initiative that we're embarking on with our partners at the LEGO Group. Starting today, you can create your own islands using LEGO elements, LEGO minifigs, and publish them directly to Fortnite's global audience. With this effort, the LEGO Group is pioneering a brand new way to work with creators. To tell us much more, let's welcome Kai to the stage.
Creo que van a poder crear nuevos mapas, pero con el estilo de Lego.
Thank you, Sax. We are here today to share our vision for how we are expanding the future of digital play with game developers and fellow creators here at State of Unreal. In the last 90 years, the LEGO Group has gone from the simple, humble brick with massive possibilities to one of the world's most beloved brands. The LEGO brand brings out the kid in all of us. And today, you will see how we're democratizing powerful creative tools, continuously, seamlessly bridge the world of physical and digital play. We've already brought the magic of Lego building into the Fortnite ecosystem with the survival crafting game, Lego Fortnite. The game, built in UE, is continuing to expand its scale and creative possibilities.
Hacer 16 con 240
At the LEGO
por
Group, we are
reconstruir.
beginning to integrate UE across our full portfolio of play experiences. UE is already being used to power Lego Ninjago, our iconic homegrown IP. This includes the physical packaging of Lego sets, Lego linear content like the new TV series, Dragons Rising, and marketing assets used to advertise the content. Seeing the power of UE, we had so many ideas for bringing diverse play experiences to audiences of all ages, and we couldn't wait to get our hands on UEFN. As a first step, we launched 2 new Lego Islands in Fortnite. And today,
Dos
we're
nuevas
announcing
islas
even more Lego Islands available now.
disponibles
They're
ya.
suitable for players of all ages, and you'll play using your favorite Lego styles. Let's take a look. Lego Prop Hunt. builds on popular prop hunt mechanics to create whimsical Lego fun for you and other
Ok.
players in a wacky show.
Modos de juego prop hunt de
Lego
buscar
Battle
al
Arena
prop.
enables you to become the next Benjitsu master.
Ninja Arena.
Enroll in training at the Lego Ninjago Dojo, compete against other trainees, and prove yourself. Lego Cat Island Adventure
Cat
is a playful
Island.
game all about taking care of a friendly cat on an island. You need to complete tasks to
Tomar
keep your
cuidado de
cat
tus
happy, and
gatos.
we'll let you know if they are not. These games introduce a brand new type of play in Fortnite, and something we hope all players will love.
Ok, son varios
Keep an eye
modos de
out for
juego.
even more games coming soon. One
Pero
about
si
the
se podrá
wonders of
encuadrar a
space, and
Chun-Li en
another that
Fortnite, ¿o
lets
no?
players complete challenges while flying. We hope everyone has such much fun playing these new Lego Islands as we did making them. Check them out in Fortnite Discover today.
Ya está disponible. Hay varias cosas que están metiendo al Fortnite,
but
varios
the Lego
mapas.
Group won't be the only game builders creating Lego Islands today. The next Lego Islands will come from you. Today we're introducing a brand new set of tools that enable you to build your
Que
own
sí, los
Lego
desarrolladores, bueno, los creadores
And we
de
announced
Fortnite
our
van a
partnership
poder
with Epic. One of
hacer
our key
sus propias
commitments was
islas
to
con
enable
sus propios
players
modos de
to
juego y
unlock
esas
their
cosas.
potential as digital creators. It started with Lego Fortnite and it continues today. We are adding new Lego templates so that you can bring the benefits
Isla de
of the
gato.
Lego system in play to life digitally. Building with Lego elements in these templates is just the beginning, and my colleague Anders is here to tell you more.
Thank you, Kai. I'm going to show you what you can do with these tools, and let's dive in. The Lego tools and templates are available in both UEFN and Fortnite Creative, so you can access them across all platforms. You can start building your own Lego island by selecting one of the 4 custom templates. Let's begin with our colorful obstacle course, where you can traverse and explore the island filled with different...
Todo relacionado a Fortnite. Pues de momento ahorita están hablando de los de Fortnite por es que hay una plataforma para crear contenido dentro de Fortnite, para crear mapas, crear modos de juego y esas cosas. Entonces están hablando justamente de las herramientas que están metiendo para la creación de mapas en Fortnite.
We're also providing a huge library of Lego assets to make your Lego island unique. There are different prefabs to get you started, and galleries to flesh out the world, and much, much more for you to play with and customize your creation. You also have full creative freedom to move, adjust, add, or take away anything you want. And many creative devices are also available for you to use in your game.
Si le ponen ganas a Lego Fortnite, le pueden hacer una competencia a otros juegos. Pues de momento creo que no han dicho nada acerca de actualización de Lego Fortnite.
To see what players will experience and really get a feel for how much fun they'll have playing your game. You can enable your players to build, add Lego elements or Fortnite props, or have fun with the sound effects and music. And also take a look at these exciting Lego weapons and items that your players will have available, including the explosive goo gun. But careful, it's super effective in breaking down your Lego models. Once
Se
you're
están
happy
metiendo
with
armas
your Lego
como para
island,
destruir
it's time
cosas
to get it published.
y aprovechar la
Use
simulación.
Create a Portal to publish your island directly to millions of Fortnite players to find through, discover, and play with their friends. You do need to be 18 to publish and monetize in Fortnite, and Lego Islands needs to be suitable for a 10+ audience. With these Lego tools, Epic and the Lego Group will enable you to build a whole host of new Lego experiences with endless possibilities.
Xbox se atontó cuando Epic le ofreció Fortnite.
It's a new era for creativity with Lego elements.
Pues mejor así que estén separados,
Like never
pero
before,
sí.
and we believe Fortnite is a place where your imagination can run wild. Please stop by the UEFN kiosk on the GDC floor or hop into Fortnite today to take a spin with these templates. And be sure to join us live at the Lego Creator Talk later today to get a deeper dive on these new tools. And the tools and the templates are just the beginning. And it's exciting for us to see the joy of building and pride of creation that players and creators around the world already know and love, brought to life through this amazing suite
of digital tools. Just open UEFN or Fortnite Creative to get started. Thank you.
Ahorita lo probamos en la Series S.
Thank you, Jonas and Kai. This initiative enables you to develop legitimate commercial games using world-class IP without getting lost in contracts and negotiations. With a single agreement and a predetermined engagement payout share to the IP owner, you can make the game you've always dreamt of. This is another view into how we see the future of our gaming platform supporting both creativity and IP rights. Let's end the era of cheap knockoffs and instead facilitate IP-based games that
Probarlo en la
we can
Switch
all be happy
Lite.
with and proud of. That's everything we're announcing today. As we work to build the open metaverse, having partners that share a vision is critical. For 2 years, we've been on this journey with the LEGO Group, and we recently announced a multi-year project with Disney to collaborate on an all-new games and entertainment universe connected straight to Fortnite.
Ok, van a estar trabajando con
We're
Disney.
thrilled to be working with them and so many others to bring this vision to life. For the vision to become reality, we need all kinds of experiences, from AAA studios, indie developers, to
Y modos
creators
también
just
saldrán
getting
para
started.
Switch. No sé, no creo.
Everything we shared on stage today, from UE 5.4 to Fortnite creator tools to the mind-blowing demos from our partners, is bringing us much closer to this goal. And we
La
hope
Switch no
you're
puede
as
correr
excited
Unreal
as we
Engine
are
5.
about everything our teams across Epic are working on. Come later for our tech talks here in the Moscone, visit our teams in our booth. You are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in game development, and you are pushing us to do better.
Thank you. Ya es todo. A ver, vamos a probarlo. Los mapas esos. A ver si no están caídos los servidores. Ok, eso fue todo. Pero no, Odyssey. Ah, sí, ya vi que lo publicaron acá en en el canal de Xbox. El de los juegos, el juego coreano. El de acá está quedando dormido. Ya me estoy dando sueño. A ver, vamos a probar. Vamos a ver qué hay en Fortnite ahora, ¿no? Están metiendo muchas cosas al Fortnite, Favoritos destacados por Epic. Islas Lego. Lego Hobbyphone. A ver, aquí está el de los gatos. El que yo quería ver era el de la nave. Favoritos de la gente. Por Epic. Pero no sé dónde esté. Pero está la actor. El piso es lava. A ver, vamos a probar el de Lego Cat Island. Capítulo 5, temporada 2 de Fortnite. Copa Ascenso. Rival de las linternas. ¡Oh, no! Se me va a cargar. La skin de Chun-Li, no tengo la skin de Chun-Li. Regálamela. Me ha tardado mucho en cargar, ¿no? Más información. ¿Cuánto yo para empezar? Claro. Welcome to Gam Island from taking a dip at Rock Falls. Place to explore with a furry friend. Enjoy your visit. Pick up key. ¿Los gatos? Ah, está. Cara del gato. ¿Quiere comida? Place food in a bowl. Pues ya traigo la comida, ¿no? Quiero imaginar qué es esto que traigo. Un pretzel. ¿Quiere que le abra ahí? Ah, no, se abre solo. How your cat? Pet. Ah, pero no está la animación. No es como si le hicieras así, ¿no? Para atrás. ¿Tiene sueño? El gato huevón. Uy. ¿Qué?
¿Una recarga de 100?
Sí.
De 100 o de 50.
Espérame. Ah, este es otro gato. ¿Dónde salió? Shake Tree, es para sacar bananas, ¿no? No salió ni uno. Ah, otra. Algo de corto. ¿Dónde viene? Ahí viene. ¿Qué le pasa? Está todo bugueado. Quiere una banana, no traigo bananas, hijo. Pick up. Ahí está. ¿Es una banana? ¿Tienes sueño? ¿Y dónde lo dormimos o qué? Ok, se supone que esta es la casa, pero ¿dónde dormimos al gato? No tiene mucha interacción esto más que... O sea, nada más es como que administrar la isla. Esta cosa como... Light. Más bananos, shake tea. Eso es todo. ¿Por qué más cosillas, no? Bake. Ok. Eso se lo comen. Yo jugando con Michi virtual, mi gato muriéndose de hambre porque estoy ocupado cuidando a un gato en un videojuego. Suele pasar. Ven a bailar. ¿De dónde salieron 3 gatos? Pick up. ¿Te puedo dar? No. Los tengo que dejar en los platos, ¿no? Sí. Es nada más como para probar esto al parecer. Mira, acá sale un nuevo gato. O sea, no es como que tenga mecánicas muy profundas como para que dure mucho. Pero nada más como que te metes a probar y ya. Quiero un pescadito. Pero aquí hay más cosas para construir. Ah, es para dormir, ¿no? Sí, es para que duerman. Put cat in bed. Va a venir ahorita uno, ¿no? El mío, que viene. Ah, pero yo nada más controlo un gato, por así decirlo. Ahorita está todo cochino el gato ese. No se puede meter. ¿Qué es? ¿Dónde bañamos a los gatos o qué? Aquí, ¿no? Sí, aquí. A ver, pinche gato cochino. Vamos a darle un bañón, unos tallones, ¿no? Unos tallones al pulso. Como dirían en inglés. Y esas que son son ranas, ¿no? Se supone que son ranas. Otro para dormir. ¿Qué te deja caer? ¿Es tu corazón? Una manzana. Ah, es una manzana. Pero es un corazón. Vamos a dar de comer corazones al gato. Corazones Recién sacados. Frescos. Bueno, pues está X, ¿no? Esto. Para el que quiera meterse un ratillo a cuidar su gato en un videojuego en lugar de cuidar en la vida real, pues está bien, supongo. Okay. Ahora, ¿qué le pasó al gato? Está tóxico. Ah, se cagó el cochino. Lo que quería probar era, el otro mapa, el del espacio. Pero ese no sé. Bueno, la nave espacial, donde se veía la chava esa con MetaHuman. Pero no sé cuál sea. Debería estar como en Fortnite, o sea, por Epic. No sé que esté por acá. Elecciones de Epic. Batallas de construcción, combate, variedad. Prueba algo nuevo. Popular, novedades y variadas. En auge. Nuevas actualizaciones, novedades de combate, prometedores, batallas de construcción. Nuevas perspectivas, genial con amigos. Creo que es igual todo y no lo meten. Baba Yaga Isla. No. Así de fácil se pudiera bañar un gato en la vida real. ¿Tú tienes gatos? ¿O has intentado bañar gatos? Es que también depende del gato, ¿no? Hay gatos que son más fáciles. Ah, mira los backrooms. Hay gatos que son más mansitos y se dejan y otros que no. Te rasguñan. No, quién sabe, no vi como... Igual y si no lo metieron. El mapa ese de prueba. Tal vez está, pero para los creadores, o sea, para poder utilizar los assets y esas cosas. Tun, 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 tun. Pero bueno, entonces vamos a dejarle por aquí, ¿no? Me acuerdo cuando estaba de moda los Tamagotchis. Hace muchos años, muchísimos años. ¿A poco tanta gente juega estos mapas extras? O sea, yo cuando me meto a Fortnite no me meto al Cero Construcción o al Battle Royale, pero creo que sí hay un buen de niños, ¿no? Que se meten a jugar todos estos mapitas, sobre todo porque son gratis. Pero bueno, gracias por pasarse acá el directo. Espero que se hayan entretenido un ratillo por acá. Y de momento pues aquí le dejamos. Ah, mira, ya está el de Quarry. Ah, su mecha. Oh, quisiera jugar. Tengo pendiente. Oh, quería probar el de ¿cómo se llama? El de Last of Us. Ah, tengo pendiente probar el Fortnite ahorita en PC. Mostrar la optimización. Tengo tengo muchos pendientes. Pero bueno, pues hasta aquí le dejamos. Nos vemos después.